One of the toughest things to do in all of college football. The Cavaliers will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mustangs offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, running back gets the give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Brings up second down.
A little release to the back. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Mustangs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Well, they found some room on this opening drive, but now a chance for this defense to stand tall on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, SMU! Fitted in the window for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Off the play fake on first down. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. They go to the wide receiver screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll try to pop the draw. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. Turning it on. Touchdown Mustangs. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that.
SMU 14, Virginia 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gets it out quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They try to pop a run on the draw. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
The Mustangs will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Peters. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Line getting set on second down. Off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And another broken tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Good enough for a first down.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Picks up the first down, still moving. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The give from the gun. Running to Green. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a draw. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Trying play action. Quick completion on the out route. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add them.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll send the back in motion. Pushes for the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by 7 over Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the ground with the back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Number 16.
The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's a return from midfield. And the returner goes down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They go to the draw. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now they'll run the draw. He's in open space downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's got him. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Caught near the sticks. It's Lamb. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Caught in the backfield, it's Terrell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. First play of the drive wants to throw. A strike downfield. Speeding down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mustangs.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
28, Virginia, 0.
He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking left. That's caught. It's Hall. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, SMU. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Virginia, 0.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Terrell. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down, he'll throw it. A little screen to the running back. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll throw on third down. Caught close to the marker, it's Hall. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The short hands, it's Terrell. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Makes a man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center in Scott Stadium.
And the Mustangs will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first breaks into the open. Chinging on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Cavaliers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on fourth down. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's got an open man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. Got enough for the first. He's loose down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Old Dominion fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown.
Lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. And that one's incomplete. Now backed up in their own end. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Lamb. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab over the middle.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing
throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They get him for a safety. He tried with everything to scoop it up and get it out of the end zone, but they were there to stop him.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Find some fresh air. Here comes the offense onto the field again.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll go with a give to the big tight end on 3rd and short. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team.
On to punt it away.
He's got it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. One final play before the end of the quarter. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down.
Yeah, no mystery there. 3rd down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that 1st?
Leaves it with the running back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Found the spot in the defense. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, SMU.
Slams ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Sends it back in motion. Takes the easy completion. Touchdown Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the 4th quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes his man miss. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got his man out of the backfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Gain of 15. Good enough for
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quick strike complete. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
the 11-yard line. Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. Finds his man. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Mustangs trying to pay off the threat on first and goal.
First and goal, SMU.
Caught behind the line. It's Gee. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Motion from the back. He's got him in the flat. Touchdown, SMU! A great catch and run for 6. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Liberty. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They get to him as he throws. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away.
Number 16, on to kick it away.
He'll return it from the 50. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.